What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Now today, guys, we're going over the best 5 assault rifles right now here in Warzone. Now there's no order in these. They're all good. They're super fun to use, and you guys are going to like them. Before we get into today's video, though, if you guys are new, hit that subscribe button and with that bell so you guys don't miss any more videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's get into our builds. Alright, so to start this video off, guys, we have the XM4 going into our first build. It's such a great AR all the way around. The damage, the accuracy, the mobility, the fire rate, just everything about this weapon is perfect. So going into this build, that first attachment is going to be the agency suppressor for sound suppression, vertical recoil control, bullet velocity, and effective damage at range. So we are going to be stealthier and quiet, which is really helpful to help us stay alive a lot longer. That vertical recoil control is going to help our shots be way more accurate and easier to control. Our bullet velocity will help our bullets travel faster and hit our targets faster. And plus that effective damage at range will help our bullets be really strong at a longer distance, which is going to give us the upper hand when getting into those gunfights at longer distances. Now, for the barrel, we're going to be adding on the 13.5 Task Force barrel. This can help with bullet velocity, horizontal, effective damage at range, and vertical recoil control. So we have a lot of recoil control going on to this for our vertical and horizontal, which is really nice. That effective damage at range will help our bullets be even stronger now. So we're going to be hitting people really hard at longer distances. And plus that bullet velocity will help our bullets travel super fast with it adding on to the agency suppressor going on. This is a really good build, a really good combo to use, so I'm adding this on. Now, for the optic, we're going to be adding on the axle arms 3 times. The best thing that you can use for this. Now, I've seen people use the SUSAT multi-zoom. It's really up to you what you want to run, but we're going to be running the axle arms. I think this is just the best thing to run for this, and make sure you do add on the right reticle. You do want to add that on, which is the precision. Really good to use. Now, going into the rest of the class setup, we're going to be adding on the Field Agent Grip for horizontal and vertical recoil control. So it's going to help us get that extra recoil control to help us be more accurate. A pure laser beam for the XM4, which is really nice. And then finally, guys, we're going to be adding on the 45 round mag. But if you don't want to run the 45, you can run the 60. It's up to you, but I do not want to lose on aim out and too much aim down sight speed and reload quickness. So we are adding on the 45 round mag. Anyways, guys, it's the XM4 build. So let's go ahead and get into our second build. So guys, I know you guys are confused seeing the Milano here in today's video. You're talking about assault rifles only, but we're going to actually make this an assault rifle. You guys can. It's super broken at long distances, and you guys are going to love this build. So going into this first attachment, we're going to be adding on the agency suppressor for sound suppression, vertical recoil control, bullet velocity, and effective damage at range. This is going to help our bullets be stronger at a longer distance, make our bullets travel faster and hit our targets faster. It's going to give us some more vertical recoil control, so our weapon's really accurate and easier to control. And plus, we have some sound suppression, so we are going to be more stealthy and quiet. For the barrel, we're going to be adding on the 9.5-inch rifled barrel. This is going to give the weapon an extra kick at a longer distance, so we're going to be making it more an assault rifle here. So that's what you're going to want to add on. For the optic, you're going to want to go down to all the way to the bottom and add on the axle arms 3 times. You're going to add this on. It's really nice. Your weapon's not going to be bouncing at all. I guarantee it, so you're going to add this on. For the underbarrel, you're going to add on the Field Agent Grip for vertical and horizontal recoil control. So we have some more recoil controls. Can help the weapon be an absolute laser beam. You're not going to be missing any shots. You should not have a reason to miss any shots. So you're going to add that on. And then finally, guys, we're going to be adding on the 45 round drum for that ammo capacity. If you want to, you can run the 55 if you want to, so you can have some squad wives without reloading, but I do not want to lose out on aim down sight speed, or I don't want to make my weapon reload any slower, so I'm adding on the 45 round drum for that final attachment. Alright, so guys, we have our first Vanguard weapon in today's video, which is the Automaton. You got to bring this weapon into the top 5 because it's just a great weapon. It's either the XM4 right now or the Automaton in the comp scene for the assault rifles, which they're really good, but honestly, I am going to have to hand it over to the Automaton just because how fast the fire rate is, its recoil control, just everything about the weapon is perfect. I do love this weapon a lot more than the XM4, but they are really good. They're both really good. So going into the muzzle, guys, you're going to add on the MX silencer for sound suppression, vertical and horizontal recoil control. So we are staying a lot more quiet and stealthy, which will help us stay alive a lot longer. And plus, we do get some more vertical and horizontal recoil control here. So it is going to help our shots be a lot easier to control, and we're going to be super accurate now. Now for the barrel, we're going to be adding on the ZAC 600mm BFA. This can help our weapon be highly accurate and controllable. And plus, it's going to reduce scope sway and gun bobs for this weapon. So you want your weapon to be really accurate and controllable for an assault rifle, just because most of your times when using an assault rifle, you're not up close. That's for SMGs, shotguns, and pistols and stuff. This is for more medium to long range gunfights, so you're definitely going to be lasering people off the map and just sending them to the gulag and stuff, which is very helpful. Now for the optic, you can either go with the G16 2.5 or you can go with the SVT. Either one is really good, but for this build, I am using the G16 2.5 for that accuracy and recoil control. For the stock, we're going to be adding on the exzachtt stock for aim walking movement speed, aim walking steadiness, and initial firing recoil control. Really nice to use, so I'm adding this on. For the perk, this is really important, you need to add on is tight grip for that accuracy and recoil control during sustained fire. And then for perk 2, we are adding on fully loaded, so we start out with more ammunition when we do grab our loadout. For the rear grip, we're going to be adding on the stippled grip tape for recoil recovery and initial firing recoil control. The magazine is going to be the 45 round mag. Now, I am using this over the 75 round drum for multiple reasons: movement speed, aim down sight speed, and reload quickness. With the 45 round drum, or the 45 round mag, you are not losing any movement speed. You are losing a very little bit of aim down sight speed, and plus that reload quickness. You reload super fast. I like to get, if I run out of ammo, I want to reload fast, get back into the gunfights, keep pushing, and eliminate my opponent. So the 45 round mag is what I'm going to be using. For the ammunition type, I'm adding on the lengthened rounds for that bullet velocity to help our bullets travel faster in air by 30%. I believe it's by 30%. Don't get me, don't put me on that, but I do believe it's by 30%. I'm not sure though. And then finally, guys, we have for the underbarrel, we're going to be adding on the M1941 hand stop grip for that recoil control and accuracy to give the automaton an absolute laser beam. And you're not going to be missing any shots, and you shouldn't. So for our fourth build, guys, we have the Aydan, which is such an underrated weapon. It's very powerful, and you guys are going to love this build. So I don't know if you guys remember, a couple weeks back, I uploaded the Mac 10 with the Aydan on it, and everybody was asking for the Aydan class instead of the Mac 10. It's super broken, and you guys are going to like this build here. So going into that first attachment, you're going to add on the monolithic suppressor for damage at range and sound suppression. You want that damage at range to go up. It's really nice, very strong, and will help our bullets be even stronger at a longer distance. So we're adding that on for that first attachment. Now for the barrel, you're going to add on the Aydan Factory 810mm barrel. This is going to help with damage at range, bullet velocity, and recoil control. I don't understand why this barrel is not at the bottom. It should be, just because how broken it is. You guys are going to love using this barrel. It's going to make the Aydan so much better, and you guys are going to absolutely love using this weapon here. Now for the optic, there's two things that you can run. You can use the holographic sight, or if in my preference you want to use the VLK. I like this a lot better. This is going to help with just a better zoom in of 3 times. You want this on. It's going to be a lot better and more beneficial. Now for the magazine, we are going to be adding on the 30 round mag. This is going to help with a larger magazine size. The standard is too low for me. You just don't want to have to reload every time you get a kill, so I'm adding that on. And then finally, guys, you're going to add on the commando foregrip for recoil stabilization and aiming stability. It's going to help the Aydan be an absolute laser beam. You're not going to be missing any shots, and you guys are going to love using this build. So for our final weapon, guys, I have the Kxpture Carbine. It's just such a great AR with its damage output, its fire rate, its accuracy, its recoil control, just everything about the weapon here. So going into this build for that first attachment, I am adding on the recoil booster. This is going to give it a time to kill to be super fast now, and plus it's going to help you be way more aggressive up close and personal. So I'm adding this on for that first attachment. For the barrel, we're going to be adding on the 22-inch Kxpture Custom. This can help with highly accurate and controllable. It's going to dupe scope sway and gun bob, and plus it's going to give us some extra fire rate. So our time to kill is going up super fast, and plus it's going to help us even make us even more aggressive here, so I'm adding this on. For the optic, we're going to be adding on the SVT-40 PU scope. It's right here. It's going to help with accuracy and give us a zoom in of 3 times and 6 times. Really nice to use. For the stock, we're going to be adding on the Kxpture Custom Padded. This can help with accuracy and recoil control during sustained fire, and plus it's going to help with flinch resistance. So we're having a lot more accuracy and recoil control while we're shooting, and plus that flinch resistance is going to help us be a lot more stronger when hitting our shots. Now for perk 1, we are going to be adding on Vital for that increased torso damage. It's going to be really helpful to have on, and plus that perk 2 is going to be fully loaded, so we start with more ammunition when we grab our load out. The rear grip is going to be the polymer grip for flinch resistance and accuracy and recoil control during sustained fire, so this is really nice to use as well. The magazine is going to be the 60 round drum for recoil control and accuracy, fire rate, aim down sight speed, and of course a larger magazine size. The ammunition type is going to be the LinkedIn ammo type for that bullet velocity to help our bullets travel faster and hit our targets faster. And then finally, guys, I'm adding on the M1930 Strahfe angled grip for accuracy, aiming stability, and aim walking steadiness. Now, guys, in the comment section, out of the 5 builds I showed you, what is your favorite weapon to use at the moment? And what was your favorite loadout to use in my video? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.